I think it's a very productive and interesting event to attend. Economic Times are known for, being the agents of change and thought leadership and propagation of that. I am seeing leaders who are talking about next generation of their strategy, and just a pleasure to be here. Well, it is very important because everything is worth a value, and when things are of value, there has to be a marketplace. And in marketplace, there are not only buyers and sellers, but there's also facilitators. And we play a tremendous role over there, which we will of course discuss in the due course. Certainly, the founders of Confluent have been the authors of Apache Kafka, which is basically the de facto standard of data streaming. Now, banking, financial sector and insurance industry has a lot of money moving around it, a lot of trust that the customers put in, and what you need there is exalted customer experience, very secure money transfers, very secure governance. In all of this, the common denominator is streaming data. Confluent play a great part over there with one of the biggest banks in India, private public sector with us. We are looking at more. That's very relevant. So data streaming is part of our lives, whether we order taxi rides or food or grocery, OTT platform views, entertainment, lifestyle, it is all running on real-time data. Now at the same point of time, we do find that the companies today are a mix of digital natives and digital immigrants, as we say, which is a traditional Industry 4.0 play. But at the same point of time, Industry 4.0 play also says real-time analytics, sensor data, Internet of Things and so on and so forth. This is exactly where Confluent play a tremendous part by facilitating that streaming data pipeline, not only to stream data, but also to process data and build apps on top of that. That's where the value is. Confluent, being the only vendor in the market with the fully complete story of streaming and processing of real-time data, carry a lot of responsibility thereby to help our Industry 4.0 players adopt it easily through robust product roadmap, through robust implementation practices, and making the adoption as simple as possible. We are exactly doing the same thing, which is making the journey easier for them, and the future is very, very bright. So indicatively, just to talk of some numbers, data streaming within the data management platform market globally is about a $300 billion opportunity. Out of that, 60 billion sits with streaming data, and that's what we are after with our marquee customer. Sky is the limit for Confluent and data streaming in India. The biggest benefit of India is that at the level of citizen scale, the government itself is a very high proponent of digitalization. We have the world-renowned capability called UPI, and the countries now across Europe and Southeast Asia are willing to adopt it. Guess what UPI is leveraging? Streaming data. So it's a tremendous opportunity as the citizens become more digitally aware, digital consumers, mobile phones and 5G to benefit. These use cases and the adoption curve and demand is going to exponentially rise thanks to the positive policies from the government and high awareness of our business leaders. Sky is the limit, future is promising.